Hello there everybody, and welcome to yet another video, and welcome to yet another review video. And this is literally a review on request. One subscriber wrote to me about a film that I should watch, that apparently it's not being discussed enough, that it's underrated and worth watching. There's a print screen right there. Thank you for the recommendation. We're talking about Damsel. So I watched Damsel on Netflix with the girl who played Eleven in Stranger Things. Don't remember the name. And the movie, that's an interesting topic. There are a lot of things in that movie that I would point out as being very good. The idea itself is to a certain extent original, because each and every time, because it can be viewed from different points of view, right? From different perspectives. Some people like when stereotypes are broken. Some people don't like when stereotypes are broken. And this movie breaks a lot of stereotypes. But also, at the same time, it is precisely that which could be called woke in these day and age. And I am very well known at this point of time for disliking people who are labeling everything woke today. Everything's woke. Yeah, they see a female appear in a film just to be there, and they instantly call it woke. In this case, I would agree with them. It's really, you can really see that they've tried to make it in this vein, shall we say. I like the core idea, right? I like the core idea. You know, this is very old as storytelling, probably, you know. A dragon eats a damsel in distress, you know, save me, gold knight, or knight in a shining armor, and slay the dragon, right? A trope, a fantasy trope that we don't even know where it originated, really. But so I like the idea of them doing this. And the actress, I like her from Stranger Things. Why not? She was in I think in some of the American Godzillas, was she? I also liked very much the dragon herself. I liked the design of the dragon very much. It was very much feline, and it was a dragon. It wasn't a wyvern. It was a dragon. 4 legs and wings. Very good. I also like the explanation why it all happened, and that it was the people, and that you have the, as old as storytelling, once again, the struggle and the fight between humans and nature that can be traced all the way back to epic poems, you know, from the medieval times, like Beowulf, which, you know, Beowulf versus Grendel can really be explained as man versus nature, Grendel being disturbed by the loud noises coming from Heorot. That's why he attacked the diners there, who dined and sang and drank mead and ale. Yes, I like that aspect. So I very much like the quote-unquote originality, but at the same time you can say, yeah, it was original, but it's just, you know, another breaking of a stereotype. I love the dragon. I love the little aspect there, you know, the nature versus the man. I'm all pro nature, you know. I hate modern times, modern era, when humans are destroying nature. I dislike it very much indeed. But at the same time, you can see things that could have been avoided or could have been done more subtly. Like the stepmother and, you know, like a person, a knight, thrown in it, just that looks out of place. at the same time, this is from a completely, like, fictitious world and universe. It is not a historical film. It is not set in any, to my knowledge, is it based on a book? I don't even know. But even if it was, it is definitely not set in Middle-earth, for example. That's why we didn't like certain characters looking the way they looked in the Rings of Power, because clearly they were described and in a certain way by Tolkien. So to my knowledge, they are not changing anything from a pre-established lore. Fine. Good. You can make the characters look all the way, you like. The way you want to. But at the same time, certain things just look like they were forced. And that there was this deeper agenda behind it. So, it is an interesting film, really. Now, to the craft itself, but because I'm always talking about it, the film needs to be good, first and foremost. I did enjoy it for what it was. It was done quite well. I liked the fantasy aspect of that, not only the dragon, but the rich city, the kingdom, that from whence they were sending the damsels. It was very nicely done, like, as far as the visuals go, and how they make it and what it looked like. And I also liked very much, like, the scenes in the dungeon. And I liked the little things, like those glowworms that, had like healing ability, that they healed your wounds. This was like something taken straight out of D&D. I like that very much. But at the same time, I'm not really sure about the acting of the characters. There isn't anybody in that film that I rooted for. I didn't find any character likable or nice or intriguing enough of a character that would be written well or acted well enough for me to actually, simply and simplistically said, like the character. Because Eleven from Stranger Things, it was kind of bland. And the king or the father, yes, there was the redemption arc, but then again, it seems to me that most of the characters, all the characters, all the actors, played their roles a little bit too emotionlessly, for me, if you know what I mean. The acting overall wasn't very good. And the dragon, I don't know. So I do like certain like aspects of that film. I love the idea, but it could have been done better. And certain things could have been done more subtly. So, first and foremost though, I forgot to mention that at the beginning, this film is absolutely not for 50-year-old men who make YouTube videos. So you might as well just not watch it. No, this is clearly for teenagers who want to go on a date to a cinema. Yeah, this is definitely not for adults. This is a young adult film. So, really not. I liked some ideas. I enjoyed it for what it was. But I probably, if I was given the choice, I would really like my time back. Can I have my time back? No? Right, so this is my review. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And that'll be all. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste.